What up, fellow YouTubers? It's Fahrenheit Motorsports here, and today I'm going to be installing the fender emblems. But before I do that, I'm actually going to head to the local auto parts store, and I'm going to pick up some more paint. Same paint that I used to paint my emblems, front and rear, the Honda logo. I'm going to use to paint my fender emblems. So in just a moment, I'm going to show you guys the materials that I have. I got the fender emblems from the Honda dealership down here, local to me, and that's going to be my little project for today. Somebody else asked me if I could also show them a video of what the taillights look like now that they've been wrapped, and if any of the light actually shows through the wrap. So I'm going to show you guys that final product, that way you guys can see that there is light that comes through the wrap. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so these are the different options I have. I'm probably going to go with that same one right there, the Onyx Black Duplicolor. See if we can get an assistant to help us here. So this is it, Duplicolor Custom Wrap Wet Look. So let's pay for this, take it home, and show you guys how to install it. Alright guys, so this is the fender emblem kit, and I'm also going to put this on the back of the car. So I'm going to remove the 2.0 emblem and put on this IV Tech Turbo. Let's open up this kit and see what's included. So this kit is directly from Honda. It is the black emblems. So basically the back of the emblem is painted black, and then the rest of it is chrome. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the entire emblem black, just like I did my Honda logo. So I'm going to be using, just like I showed you guys earlier, Duplicolor Wet Look Onyx Black 2-stage wet look. You spray down the prep coat first, and then you hit it with as many coats of the Onyx Black as you want. So let me pull these emblems out, since I only have one hand, and then you guys can see what they look like. Okay, so this is what the emblem looks like. Black background with the chrome accord sticking out on it. It also comes with the template so that you can apply that to your fender. I would like to go out there and show you guys what it looks like on there. Just keep in mind it's kind of windy here, so my mic is going to pick up a lot of wind. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to mute this next part, but I'm going to put this close to the vehicle so you can see what it looks like. So this is what you're looking at. And it actually doesn't look bad. I mean, it kind of matches with the vehicle. However, I don't have any chrome on the car right now, except for the windows. That will be deleted here soon. So I decided to go with the paint I used for the Honda emblems, the H's, for the logos. If I ever want to peel it off, I can, and then it'll just revert back to stock. But that's what you're looking at. Alright, so I'm getting ready to paint these again. For those of you guys that don't know what paint I used last time, I used the Duplicolor custom wrap wet look, and it's a two-stage. So the first one is a prep coat. You spray it down on there, probably at least 3 to 4 coats, until all of this is painted like a milky white. And then you use the second coat, which is your onyx black, and it turns it into basically this. So this is the same box that I used to paint the Honda logos, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I basically clean these off with the microfiber towel, and I'm going to set them on top of these hog rings here, just because I don't want these to sit directly on the box. I want there to be a little bit of a gap. That way, when I apply the paint, which is going to be obviously, you know, 3 or 4 coats of the wet look, and then at least 3 or 4 coats of the onyx black, I don't want that to be directly on the box and then it create a seal. So I want a little bit of a gap in between the box and the item, so when I paint it, again, it doesn't create that seal. So I'm going to sit it on top of that. There's a little bit of a gap underneath. It's going to ensure that I do not adhere those to the box. And then I'm going to hit it with a few coats of this. So just a quick overview with this. This particular can, it does require 4 to 6 coats. In this can, they don't really provide a lot of this particular prep coat. It feels like there's like from here down in the can, so there's not very much in there. So you want to be thorough with your initial spray. That's pretty much it. So let me get to shaking the can up. I'm going to set the camera up on a tripod so you guys can catch this, and let's get these turned solid black. So we're gonna let that coat dry, and then we're gonna hit it with some black. Now for this last coat, we'll probably wanna let it dry for 30 minutes before we apply the black. So let's fast forward. All right, so now we're gonna hit it with the second stage. It's called Onyx Black. Again, it's Duplicolor's custom wrap wet look. So we're gonna hit this with a couple coats of paint. I'm gonna hit it with the first coat, let it sit for probably about 2-3 minutes, hit it with another coat. Now these ones can be applied thick, so you don't have to worry about doing like light misting. You just apply this one on there. Most of your light or medium coats were done with prep paint. This one you just apply on and let it, you know, adhere to the actual emblem itself. So let's get to painting. So we're gonna let that dry for a few minutes, and then we're gonna come back and hit it again. All right, guys, so let's get to coat 2. And then the last angle here. We're gonna let that dry. Come back to it. All right, guys, so I'm gonna hit it with the last coat. So far it looks pretty good. I mean, on the picture, from what you guys can see, it looks like it's wet. It is not, so it looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this final coat, and then we're gonna let it sit for probably about another 30 minutes, and I'm gonna show you guys the final product. So we wanna make sure to get the edges. Couple cross hatches. And that's it. So again, we're gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna put it on the vehicle. I'm literally waiting for paint to dry. So I just finished painting the emblems. They're sitting outside in the sun with a little bit of breeze on them. And yeah, I'm waiting for them to finish drying so that I can apply them. I did a couple other things though. So I also, hold on, let me flip the camera around and I'm gonna show you something else that I did. So I also took the tint off of my tail lights. About to show you in a second. I took the tint off the tail lights, and I also applied a new emblem. So let me show you what that looks like. All right, guys, so what do you think? I took the Crux Motorsports tint off, and I also added a new badge. So I told some of you guys that I was going to be taking off the 2.0 badge. I replaced it with the VTEC Turbo badge. What do you guys think? Obviously it looks different without the tinted taillights, which kind of match the whole theme. Personally, when I first got the car, I actually loved the red and clear together. So I mean, it's okay. It still doesn't match the theme. But let me know what you guys think. I mean, obviously it's different. I do like the turbo badge though. Kind of stands out, nobody really has it. And then the last thing that I did was, and it's gonna get loud here in a second because of the wind, is I painted those emblems. So I'm gonna bring them inside here in a second. I'm gonna show you guys what they look like, and hopefully they'll be dry enough to where I can actually apply them right there. So I'm gonna give you guys a step-by-step on how to do that. In the meantime, like I said, comment on this post. Let me know if you guys like it, dislike it, if you think it's okay. I mean, like I said, now that my car is white, black, I put the clear back on there. I'm not sure. I mean, I still like it. If you looked at it just like that, it looks good, but the more black that you add into it, I don't know. I guess because I'm so used to seeing it the other way. But let me know.
Comment, like, tell me if it sucks, tell me if you think it's cool, tell me if you've seen better. Let me know, let's converse it up.
All right, guys, so here goes the revealing. Ta-da! So again, I used the Duplicolor 2-stage peelable paint. If you guys remember, this was black. This knife-shaped section was chrome. Of course, there's not very much chrome on my car except for around the windows. That's going to get deleted. So I did want to paint them all black. That's what you're looking at there. I just need to wipe them off. There's a little bit of dust on them from them sitting out in the breeze. Up next, I just need to apply the stencil to the outside of the vehicle, and then I can put these in place. Now, these are from Honda. These aren't like reproduction. These are from Honda, so they come with some pretty legit double-sided tape. Obviously, just take that off. In this case, if this was the side of my vehicle, this was taped up, I would just slide that back into place like so, and it's mounted. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do this. It's not rocket science. This part right here is on the curve of the fender. This right here is where the door is, the door gap. And one side has writing on it. The other side is blank. So we're gonna do this side first so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Then we're gonna take it off, flip it to the other side, and now that one gets applied. So super easy. Let me know what you guys think here in a second whenever I get them applied. Let me go ahead and start the process of getting it taped to the vehicle. I'm gonna get it taped to start off with because I don't have two hands and I'm filming with my iPhone at the moment. So let's get to it. So as you can see, I did line it up. There is a seam right here that you want to be lined up with, and then of course you want to match the radius of the fender. So I applied this side first, I held it flat, put this down, again applied this first, held it flat, put that down, held it again, put that there. The kit does come with alcohol wipes, so you want to wipe down this section right here. I'm gonna wipe that down, pull the back side of the double-sided tape off, and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply it. Okay, alcohol wipe. Just enough to clean it, and then you're gonna let that air dry for a few seconds, and then I'm gonna start to take the backside of the double-sided tape off. Cool. And then obviously the last part is applying the emblem. So I'm gonna try to do this the best that I can with one hand. Of course, we want to get that notch in there first. Then we want to apply this top section, and then I'm just gonna roll it downwards. Simple as that, guys. A little bit of pressure, and then of course I'm going to wipe this down to get any sort of dust off. But that's it on that side, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. I'm going to put it on the opposite side, and then we're going to apply the other one. Alright, side 2 is applied. I'm going to go ahead and take the double-sided tape off of the emblem. I'm going to wipe this down with the alcohol pad, and then I'm going to apply it to the vehicle. Okay, so we're going to wipe down this area with the alcohol wipe. Give that a few seconds to air dry. In the meantime, I'm going to pull the double-sided tape off the back of this, and then we're going to put it in place. Alright guys, so again, put the corner in first, all the way to the tip, and then you're just going to slide this up. I'm just going to put the very top edge against the vehicle. So let's try that again. Tip, and then I'm going to lean it forward onto the edge so you can see them flush against it. Go forward just a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to push down and just apply some pressure to allow the double-sided tape to adhere. Now obviously don't push like extremely hard because your fender flexes, but obviously you want that tape to adhere. And that's it, guys. So let me pull the vehicle out of the garage and let me show you guys what this thing looks like in the sun. I'm gonna do a full walk around so you guys can see not only the rear of the vehicle, but you can also see these new emblems. Alright everyone, so that is the conclusion of the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, if you like it, you don't like it. I'd love to hear what you guys think, chat with you guys, talk cars, whole 9 yards. But that'll be it for today. So, take care everyone. So here's the taillights. That's what they look like through the wrap. For those of you guys that were wondering if light shined through, it absolutely does. Simple as that.